This dinosaur needs no introduction. It is, of course, the great Triceratops. But how much do you really know about this mighty herbivore? In this episode, we will take a closer look at the mighty Triceratops, one of the last Nanavian dinosaurs to exist. Hi, and welcome to Paleologic. Today we're talking about the three-horned face because that's what the name Triceratops means in Greek. It is one of the most famous and instantly recognizable dinosaurs from the late Cretaceous period. And it lived a relatively long time ago, between 68 and 66 million years ago. That places it firmly in the Lacustrine period. It lived in what is now North America and Europe, but it shared its environment with the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, despite being a peaceful plant eater. It's managed to capture the imaginations of scientists and dino lovers alike, mostly due to its pretty unique anatomy. One of the most striking features of the Triceratops is, of course, its three horns. Two long ones above each eye and a shorter one on its nose. They could grow up to 3 feet or 90 centimeters long and were made of solid bone, making them extremely strong. While they are often imagined as weapons to fend off predators like the T-Rex, scientists believe that the horns were also used in combat with other Triceratops. Perhaps these dinosaurs clashed their heads as a way of establishing dominance during mating competitions. And that's not too far-fetched an idea. After all, today's deer and antelopes do something similar. Another interesting thing about the Triceratops is the large frill at the back of its head. This could measure more than 3 feet or 1 meter wide, and paleontologists have been debating its purpose for years. Recent studies suggest that it may have served several functions. It may have protected the sensitive areas just behind the jaw from bites and kicks, helped regulate temperature, and possibly even played a role in attracting mates or intimidating rivals. But there is also some evidence that the frill was also a solid structure. This is based on the discovery of fossilized frills with large holes. These bite marks suggest that predators sometimes targeted this area. However, the solid structure of the frill likely provided significant defense, given the sheer size and thickness of the bony plates. In fact, the Triceratops was a truly massive dinosaur. It could grow up to 30 feet or 9 meters in length, stand around 10 feet or 3 meters tall, and weigh as much as 6 to 12 tons. But despite its size, it was a strict herbivore. It fed mainly on ferns, palms, and scads. Its beak-shaped mouth helped it clip through tough vegetation, while hundreds of constantly replacing teeth allowed it to grind plants efficiently. But the Triceratops was not the only member of its group. In fact, it belonged to a group called ceratopsids, which were characterized by their horns and frills. But the Triceratops had one of the largest skulls of any land animal ever discovered. Some skulls measure up to 8.2 feet, or 2.5 meters long. But despite its imposing appearance, the Triceratops was actually a relatively peaceful creature. It spent most of its time grazing on plants and probably didn't want to fight. But like most herbivores, it likely lived in groups, perhaps in small herds. This would have provided safety in numbers, especially against predators like the T-Rex. Perhaps the greatest mystery surrounding the Triceratops is its possible relationship with another dinosaur, the Torosaurus. Some scientists suggest that what we call Torosaurus may actually represent fully grown adult Triceratops. This means the two could be the same species at different life stages. However, this theory is still heavily debated in the scientific community. But one thing is for sure, the Triceratops remains one of the most iconic dinosaurs in history. Its horns, frill, and powerful build tell a story of defense, display, and survival in a world dominated by predators. Every fossil discovery continues to reveal new secrets about this extraordinary prehistoric giant. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave us a like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And as always, thank you for watching Paleologic.